we're going to continue to fight one play at a time, no matter what the score is.
Allen looking left, has Cook, and he skates into the end zone. Rolling out, it's complete to Dawson Knox for a 4-yard touchdown, and the Bills have come all the way back to take the lead.
Our goal is not just to win AFC East, give yourself a chance to win a Super Bowl, so that's what we're trying to do.
The Patriots blew a 21-point lead at home on Sunday versus the Bills, and that snapped their 10-game win streak. It's the largest blown lead at Gillette Stadium, which opened in 2002, and the largest overall at home since 1978 versus the Oilers. Cam, does the comeback say more about the Bills or the Patriots?
It says a lot about the Patriots. And when you talk about a coach team by Mike Vrabel, and just the whole ambiance of what the Patriots have always stood for. These type of games does not exist. They're more the teams that come back, you know, from being down like this. So to see everything kind of unravel and then they fight back to take the lead and then still, you know, give it up at the end. Those are some of the things that we're not used to seeing from the New England Patriots, and it's a little alarming.
I totally disagree. I think this said a lot about the Bills. To be down 21-0 in Foxborough, and to come back from that and outscore them 35-10 the rest of the game, I think speaks volumes about the Buffalo Bills and who they're led by, Josh Allen, who balled out when it really, really counted. I mean, you're talking about a New England team had a 124-1 record when leading by 21-plus points at any point in home games in franchise history. And won 104 straight games when leading by 21 points. And they lost in Foxborough yesterday. That's what I'm thinking about right now. I'm looking at Josh Allen, 193 yards, 3 touchdown passes, no turnovers for the second straight game. I'm looking at some of these throws that he made in the second half. 16, 13, 24, 37, 14, 12, and 12 yards. That's 7 throws for 10-plus yards. All right, and consider Allen only had 35 total yards passing in the first half, and he shows up in the second half. I got to give offensive coordinator Joe Brady credit. They're down. What does he do? He sticks with the run. He doesn't divert it. He doesn't go away from it. They rushed the balls like 20 and 18 yards in the second half. They didn't abandon the running game. They were patient enough, and they were thorough enough, and they were like, yo, we're going to score on these brothers. You're the first team to score 30 points or more on Mike Vrabel all year long. I got it to be in Foxborough. So having lost to New England in Buffalo earlier in the season, for everybody to be looking at Buffalo and saying, this ain't really the year. For them to know it was supposed to be a coronation. New England wins the game, they're the AFC East Division crowns for the first time in like 5 or 6 years. All of that stuff was on the line, and the Bills said, hold the hell up. It ain't over yet, and stormed back and beat them. That's what I'm thinking about. New England's still a good team. Vrabel's still a hell of a coach. Drake May still has incredible potential, even though he had a season-worst passer rating and passed for under 200 yards for the first time in this entire season. I get all of that. But the real story is Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills. You come back from 21 down in Foxborough with a division crown on the line. That says a lot to me about who the hell you are. I'm walking away today thinking more about the Buffalo Bills than I was thinking about the New England Patriots.
Yeah, I got to agree with Stephen A on this one. To me, this is a ball about Buffalo. Think about this. Buffalo Bills, again, down 21 points. They didn't panic. How many times have we seen teams that are down, significant numbers like 21 points, and then all of a sudden they panic and they want to start throwing the ball all over the place? Buffalo didn't do that. They stuck with the run. It kept them in the game. It gave their defense opportunities. And listen, credit Sean McDermott from a defensive perspective. They threw the kitchen sink at New England in the second half. It seemed like from down to down, they were doing different defenses and throwing different things at Drake May. And they had Drake May puzzled in that game, especially in the second half. So give Buffalo all the credit in the world for sticking with their game plan, not panicking, running the football, which they do best, okay? And ultimately their defense played a huge role in this comeback up in Foxborough, which was a huge divisional win.
So, hold on. Let me get this right. We have one of the most talented and skillful players on the football field, and we're surprised? Josh Allen, the reigning MVP. My main question is, how do we even get into this position where we're down by 21 points? I'm not surprised that we have the bandwidth to be able to fight back. Hold on, Stephen A. All I'm asking, we expect these type of capabilities and performances to happen from Josh Allen. That's how skillful and how talented he is. We do not expect the New England Patriots to blow leads. That's why it's a little alarming for me to say, hold on, if anybody was given these circumstances to say, in Foxborough, the New England Patriots are leading by 21 points. It doesn't matter if it's the first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, or fourth quarter. Do you expect them to win? Everybody would unanimously say yes. That's my debate, and that's my topic of saying, like, hold on, bro.
Well,
we don't expect these type of teams to unravel like they did.
Tomato, tomato. You know, you're talking about who expects New England to lose a 21-point lead. Who the hell expects Josh Allen to be down 21-0 on the road against the New England Patriots? You don't anticipate that. You don't anticipate New England running roughshod over them. And then, not only that, the Bills look absolutely done, especially when you consider the fact that New England's been playing this year. They've surprised everybody. They got the lead in the AFC East. They went to Buffalo, and they beat them. And it's a division crown on the line, a coronation, a new coronation was scheduled to take place. And Josh Allen pumped the brakes on that. And last time I checked, I've seen Cam Newton come here on many, many occasions, allowing us or reminding us, yo, this is football. Any given Sunday, anything can happen. You're not always going to be on your A game. I don't give a damn how great you are. You're going to see stuff happen. Guess what? Tom Brady is the GOAT. 7 Super Bowl championships. Wasn't he down 28-3 in one Super Bowl against Atlanta? Did we expect him to come back after he was down 21-3? It was a Herculean effort. Now, granted, Kyle Shanahan, Mr. Offensive Genius, the offensive coordinator, that forgot to tell Matt Ryan and Julio Jones and them, stop throwing the damn ball, let's run it, let's use the clock as our friend. Granted, they were assisted to some degree, but in the end, you come back from a 28-3 deficit in the damn Super Bowl. That matters. Why? Because nobody expected you to, even if you are that great. Nobody expects that. So I give Josh Allen credit yesterday, along with James Cook and the rest of the crew, and offensive coordinator Joe Brady for not abandoning the run. Because when they were down 21-0, we were like, damn, they about to get up out of here. New England is everything people been saying they are. Oh, what the hell is this? And Buffalo said, nah, they what you thought they were, because we here. They're a good team, but we got something to say about this. That's what Buffalo did yesterday in Foxborough. I got to give credit where credit is due.
Listen, this is the same Bills defense that's been much maligned on this show and many shows time and time again this season for giving it up. Credit to Buffalo in the second half. They made adjustments. Their defense, again, like I said earlier, was throwing the kitchen sink at Drake May. All different types of defense.